What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again with another video. I'm a little bit late to this news. I reacted to it on Twitter right after it happened, or did I? I can't remember, but I did see it right away on Twitter. The notification popped up. My sister actually let me know, and I was like, okay, this is odd, but I think I want to just talk a little bit about this. This is Taylor Hall going to the Buffalo Sabres. There was lots of talk about Montreal, maybe Colorado, maybe Calgary, maybe the Oilers would check back in, circle back to him. There was a lot of, teams that you would think maybe were on a different path. I think even the Predators, because Taylor Hall was continuously talking about the fact that he would take shorter term deals, he would take long term deals. The money had to be right, but he also wanted to be on a winning team. And then Buffalo steps in. I honestly, I know some people go, "Oh, I wasn't expecting this." I really wasn't expecting this. I had no idea that this was even a possibility. And again, no disrespect to the Buffalo Sabres. I've talked about them at length on this channel. You guys probably see that jersey back there if you're a Sabres fan. I'm not one of these people that just goes out of their way to hate on the Sabres. I'm a Leaf fan. I understand your pain with, teams that don't really play up to how they should. And yeah, so don't worry. I'm not here to trash the team. I've actually celebrated some of Buffalo's good moves over the past year or so, just because I want that competitiveness. I just talked about it in the Montreal video that I just made. I want the Habs to be good. I want the Sabres to be good. I want the Leafs to be good, because any time that these games happen and we play each other a lot, it just makes it more fun. It makes the games better. The crowds get into it more, and it just adds to an exciting game. Before I get any deeper into this video, thank you to all the new subscribers. I do appreciate it. We got over 8,000 subscribers. Let's try to get to 9 or 10. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Join the squad. I do talk about the Leafs frequently, but I do like to talk about all NHL teams, and more of that is coming. Please recommend those videos to me down below, and I will get to it, I promise. So let's get into this a little bit more. Taylor Hall and Jack Eichel, I got to say right off the bat, it's going to be fun to watch. And we've heard all about these Eichel rumors, the Rangers possibly making an offer for him. It's not going to happen. Now we've got a chance to see these two play together and tear it up. And I hope they do, except for against the Leafs. And maybe we'll see Taylor Hall there long term. I know that their GM has said that they want this to be a long-term commitment if they can do that after this season. It's a wait and see. Taylor Hall's going to see if he likes it, and if not, if the Sabres aren't doing so hot, maybe he becomes a trade deadline piece that could get traded off. But Taylor Hall's teaming up with Jack Eichel in Buffalo. This, of course, comes from Sportsnet, because you see the Elliot Friedman tweet there. And the font, everybody can tell what the font looks like whenever it's from Sportsnet. But the top forward on the 2020 free agent market, he signed with the Sabres. And again, like I said, kind of a shock. 1 year, $8 million, so good money there. But of course, the term was 1 year. I wonder how, if it was a 7-year contract that he got, I wonder how much less that deal would look like, because, as the years get tacked on, teams can get a lower cap hit out of a guy. I wonder if they could have got it anywhere between 6.8 and $7 million on a long-term contract, or even lower. But Hall's deal, originally reported by Elliot Friedman, was confirmed, and Pierre LeBrun got a text from Taylor Hall confirming it, of course, and it is 100% confirmed. I certainly hope that the players and coaches and our staff in the organization are excited, and the fans are excited, which the fans are definitely excited if you're on Twitter or any social media. And that was, Kevin Adams. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. That's a weird way of spelling Kevin. But he said in a video conference on Sunday, it's currently Monday, so I'm a little bit late to this, of course. But this is a great step, but we're in a position right now where we have to go earn it. We have to go get better every day. So the Sabres do have work to do. They could improve their roster still. There are free agents available still. There are, trades available that you can make. I don't know how many assets that the Sabres really want to be giving up right now. But listen, Jack Eichel, if he misses the playoffs this year, if they have to trade Taylor Hall at the deadline, boy, oh boy, it could get very ugly very fast, because at that point he's going to be like, I give up, honestly, if this doesn't work. All right. Let's look at Taylor Hall's stats. Of course, starting off in Edmonton, a big prize for the Oilers. He had 42 points to 65. You guys can see all the points there. The numbers that I want to look at real quick here are his numbers in New Jersey. So that first year, he had 53 points in 72 games played. Then that MVP season, that 17-18 season, which I can't believe it's been a few years since then, 76 games played, he had 93 points, 39 goals, and 54 assists. Now, I'm not going to be the type of guy to be like, oh, that's going to happen 100%. But man, if him and Eichel get going, we might see him get to the 80-point range at least. To the 80 to 85 points, maybe even 90 again. Dude, him and Eichel have the opportunity to play off of each other, you know, passing the puck around, making some nice plays. Both of them have good shots. Of course, Eichel is nasty. We know how good of a hockey player he is. If those two get going together, this is going to be something special. This is going to be something that I think a lot of people will want to watch and tune into, because, like, I'm not even saying Taylor Hall has to get back into that 90-point range, but don't you think he would be excited if he got back into that 85, 90-point range? He'd be going, okay, we can build off this. Now we've got some young guys on this team. Of course, Dahlin we've got Eichel and myself, and I'm talking Taylor Hall, right? We can find ways to bring more guys in and go, look, this is how it worked when him and I played together. Come over here and play with us on our other wing, or play on this second line, get on this power play unit with us. We can get your numbers up. Who knows? I know Buffalo hasn't been an attractive destination for a lot of players, but this could be a start if Eichel and Hall work out together. And like I said, if not, it could get real ugly real fast. Now, this is what Buffalo looked like last year, and this was the big problem, and I'm sure this is why Eichel is quite pissed off. 78 points, he led his team in 68 games played. Then it dropped off to 50 points with Sam Reinhart, then 42, then 40 for Dahlin, which is fine. Dahlin's probably going to be a 50-point guy pretty soon. Ristolainen, who has been in trade rumors forever, I have no idea where he's going to end up. Skinner, who definitely needs to live up more to that contract that he's got. And I believe I have Cap Friendly pulled up as something we'll look at in a second here. But damn, does he ever have to get those numbers up. Jimmy Vesey is now a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs, but he was just depth. Gergensen's just signed a new contract, which I think some people were a little upset over. I think he got paid a little bit more than they wanted. Definitely a little bit more. I believe he got over $2 million per season, and he only had 19 points. Connor Sheary. But that drop off from 78 to 50 points is clearly the issue here. So you bring in a Taylor Hall, and he's definitely going to be right after Eichel in terms of points. And then you might see a guy like Rasmus Dahlin get up there. And they need Jeff Skinner to be healthy. They need him to be a 25 to 30 goal guy again. They need him to step up. That contract is way too expensive. If they can get him back to a good number for points, if you have Eichel, Hall, and Skinner on that top three in points on Buffalo, and then Dahlin, you're looking a little bit better. And those guys really, really need to step up for this Buffalo team to get better. Now, this is what I was talking about. All right, this is the Cap Friendly, and I said this in the Habs video. I'm sure getting a Leaf fan's face off the screen is something that Sabres fans would be excited about. But Jack Eichel, no worries about that contract. $10 million. You pay for what you get. He's a great hockey player. Jeff Skinner, $9 million. Oh boy, that's why I said he needs to step it up. If he doesn't live up to even a $7 million player, the Sabres are definitely going to be in trouble. Now, that Taylor Hall deal could potentially be a long-term contract if it works out, but that $8 million for 1 year, no problem. Kyle Okposo, I know he's gone through a lot in his career, and I'm just hoping for him to have a healthy season this year and put up some points. Eric Stahl, that trade puzzled me a little bit, but could turn out to be a good deal if he can just be, a little bit above average for the Sabres. Cody Eakin, I was a little bit confused on this one too, but again, it's just good added depth if he can play well. Their center depth is actually not looking too bad, to be honest with you. Gergensen's, again, might be overpaid a little bit, but towards the bottom of that roster, they still got a couple guys that they need to sign in Reinhart and Olofsson, and then Lawrence there at the bottom. But the goaltending, Carter Hutton, I don't know. I thought that maybe Buffalo would dive into the goalie market here. They still need to sign Allmark as well. He's a restricted free agent, but maybe there still is a potential trade there. I wonder if Buffalo could look over to Columbus and see if a Korpisalo trade is possible. Not sure how that deal would look, but I would be interested. I would definitely be interested if I'm Buffalo. Korpisalo is a guy that they could probably acquire, not for too much, but it would make a lot of sense to me. But this team, is looking better. Taylor Hall makes your team better, and that's just how it is. I like the deal. I really do. I think that it's cool that Taylor Hall is doing an $8 million bet on yourself contract, but this was his chance to really cash in. But if he has an amazing season with Jack Eichel, that $8 million is going to be way more. It's going to be more. Because he'll say, listen, put me on a team and put me with, guys that I can work with. Give me guys that I can feed the puck to, and I'll make sure that I'm worth the money. So you could see that $8 million, maybe the money stays the same, but the term turns into, 7 or 8 years, right? Instead of him taking a discount on a longer term deal. So very, very interesting. Sabres fans, let me know what you guys think, because I'm sure you guys are pretty pumped about this. Lost out on some free agents over the times, and it's not fun. I understand. I'm a Leaf fan. I understand sometimes, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Join the squad. Let's try to get to 9 or 10,000 subscribers. I do appreciate you guys as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.